The Path of Persistence. In a small town nestled among mountains lived a young man named Michael. His life was ordinary, but his dreams were extraordinary. Each night, as darkness fell, he would gaze at the stars, believing that one day he too would shine just as brightly. Michael's parents ran a small bakery, and for as long as he could remember, his life had been filled with the scent of fresh bread and the aroma of hard work. From a young age, he helped around the shop, watching his parents labor tirelessly day after day to make ends meet. Though they weren't wealthy, Michael never complained, for he believed that effort would always be rewarded. However, fate seems to enjoy testing those with strong spirits. A sudden storm swept through their neighborhood, severely damaging the bakery. Worse still, his mother was injured while helping neighbors evacuate, requiring long-term medical treatment. Medical bills began to devour what little savings the family had, like a bottomless pit. People around him began to whisper, "Michael, you should go find work in the big city. This town has nothing left to offer you." Even his closest friends advised him to give up. Be realistic. Dreams are beautiful, but reality is harsh. Every evening, Michael could hear his father sighing alone in the kitchen. In those moments, he felt a helplessness and confusion he'd never experienced before. He wondered if he should surrender, if he should bow to reality. Disheartened, Michael decided to visit a respected teacher in town. After listening to Michael's story, the teacher remained silent for a moment, then took out 3 glasses and 3 items: a bamboo stick, a stone, and a packet of tea leaves. The teacher said, "Michael, place each of these items in separate glasses of hot water, wait 10 minutes, and then tell me what you observe." Michael did as instructed. 10 minutes later, the teacher asked, "What changes do you see?" Michael replied, "The bamboo has softened and bent. The stone looks unchanged on the surface but feels harder, and the tea leaves have unfurled, transforming the clear water into fragrant tea." Smiling, the teacher said, "Life's difficulties are like this hot water. Some people are like bamboo, seemingly resilient but bending and breaking under pressure. Others are like stone, unchanged on the surface but hardening inside, losing their ability to feel life's beauty. And some are like tea leaves, not only remaining unchanged by their environment, but actually changing that environment, creating new value." These words were like a beacon, illuminating Michael's confused heart. He decided not to be bamboo or stone, but to be like the tea leaves. Returning home, Michael chose not to flee, but instead used the culinary knowledge he'd gained in school to redesign his parents' bakery into a small cafe featuring innovative baked goods. He combined local traditions with modern baking techniques, creating unique flavors. At first, the townspeople were skeptical of these changes, but soon they were drawn in by the novel, delicious creations. As time passed, Michael's little cafe gained recognition, attracting not only town residents but visitors from surrounding cities as well. The family's financial situation gradually improved. His mother's medical expenses were no longer a burden, and hope rekindled in his father's eyes. Those friends who had once advised him to leave returned, this time to praise his perseverance and innovation. Michael smiled as he accepted their apologies, understanding that everyone has their own way of facing challenges. Michael's story spread throughout the region, inspiring many young people facing difficulties. He often said, "Life won't always be calm waters, but we can learn to navigate through storms. Don't let difficulties change your essence. Let your essence change the difficulties." When we face life's challenges, we have 3 choices: yield like bamboo, close off like stone, or transform like tea leaves. The choice is always in our hands. Remember, true strength doesn't reveal itself on smooth roads, but emerges when climbing steep slopes. Whatever difficulties you face now, believe this: you didn't come into this world to be defeated. You came to blossom like tea leaves, spreading your fragrance amidst adversity, changing everything around you. Hardship isn't fate's punishment, but a test of your potential. Today's persistence will become tomorrow's legend.